Welcome back. Today is Sunday, April the 5th, 2020. Little fun fact, my birthday is in 2 weeks from today. But anyhow, today I am going to talk a little bit about Dr. Fauci. I hope I'm not butchering it, but I'm sure unless you live under a rock, you have heard of him, seen him talk. He's been doing a lot of advising on the coronavirus or COVID-19 or the virus that we should not speak of per YouTube, but I'm not monetized, so I'm not overly concerned about it. But anyhow, I just want to share a little bit. If you are new to my channel, my name is Betsy, and I have a rare autoimmune disease called Wegener's Granulomatosis. I was diagnosed 16 months ago. I went into the emergency room thinking I had maybe the flu or even mono. I'd been sick for a month, had been to the doctor twice, wasn't getting any better, and went to the emergency room because I knew something was wrong with me. I just had no idea what was wrong with me. I was admitted in kidney failure. My lungs filled up with blood. I ended up spending 17 days in the hospital. 7 of those were in the ICU fighting for my life. I was not expected to survive and wasn't expected to leave. I did. I was diagnosed 4 days after being hospitalized with the rare autoimmune disease, and I was immediately put on dialysis because I was in kidney failure. I was on oxygen. I was getting breathing treatments because of my lungs. I was coughing up blood. And so I also started in the hospital chemotherapy. I had 10 rounds over the course of 6 months of Cytoxin. I also had 6 rounds of plasmapheresis, which I got 3 units of plasma each time. And I also had to have 2 blood transfusions in the hospital. I was put on 60 milligrams of prednisone a day, and I've now been tapered down to 10 milligrams over the course of several months. I've been on the 10 milligrams since, I believe, June or July. I was able to taper down, which if you want to learn more about all that, I have a playlist I will link down below. It starts from when I was in the hospital, literally fighting for my life. It was raw, uncut, a live stream. It was rough. I've never watched it. I don't think I can. But anyhow, I am now 16 months into this journey, and I just wanted to share a little bit about this. Now, I am looking at my little notes because I knew I'd forget things. But this disease has about 200,000 people in the United States have it. It's extremely rare. That is approximately 3 people for every 100,000 people have this disease. About 10 per 1 million people are diagnosed every year. 40 years ago, this disease had a 90% mortality rate. And the average lifespan once you were diagnosed with this was 5 months. So I want to talk a little bit about Dr. Fauci with you. He is a hero to me. Prior to earlier this week, I had no idea how important he really was for me. And once I've learned this, he ranks very high for me. He developed effective therapies for formerly fatal inflammatory and immune-mediated diseases, including Wegener's granulomatosis, which is also known as GPA vasculitis. And I probably will do a video in May about why it's called GPA vasculitis now versus Wegener's, but anyhow, I call it Wegener's. I think most patients do, but the formal name of it is GPA vasculitis. Prior to him figuring this out, like I said, it was a 90% mortality rate, about a 5-month lifespan once you were diagnosed. I do know people from my Wegener's board who are 25 years into this journey, and one of the ladies was in remission for over 20 years before it flared up again. I have been in remission for a year now. I am very, very fortunate. I was also going into remission in about 4 months. It usually takes anywhere to a year or longer to go into remission. Now, remission does not mean I'm cured. Wegener's has no known cause, there's no known cure. I'm not cured. It just means my disease is under control. And it's under control because I have had my immune system wiped out with the chemo, the prednisone that I take daily, and then also I do an antibody therapy called Rituxan every 6 months, and that is what's keeping me not only alive but in remission. This disease could flare up at any time. I don't know. I don't plan long term with this. I don't know what's going to happen. I live for every day. I'm thankful for every day I was given because there is no medical reason for me to be alive today. And I've said that countless times, but it's the truth. So I really have to thank Dr. Fauci for that, because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be here right now. I wouldn't be making this video. I wouldn't be, able to be with my children and the people I love and care about. Life would have been totally different for, obviously, myself. If I wasn't here, I wouldn't have a life anymore. But for my children and the people I love and care for. So I'm just incredibly thankful for this. And I'm thankful for the chances that God has given me. And I'm thankful for Dr. Fauci for the research that he has done. And so now I just wanted to give a little bit of an update and kind of share this. This has really been weighing on my heart all week to share about what he's done. He is an amazing man. So I hope you guys are staying safe. I hope you're practicing social distancing, self-quarantining. I am self-quarantining. I am off work until probably now, I'm guessing probably May. But thankfully, my soon-to-be ex-husband did our taxes, and we're getting back a good amount, and plus the stimulus, so that will help me. We're going to split that, so that'll help me kind of skate through the next month or two as needed. My bills aren't that high. Of course, I draw Social Security disability because of my disease. I do work part-time, but I don't qualify for unemployment, so I'm definitely ready to get back to work, but I am staying home. I'm only going out if absolutely necessary. I've been to the grocery store a couple times, and when I go out, I wear a full mask. I have a medical mask that I've had because in the flu season, I try not to go out a whole lot anyhow, but I do like to wear a mask if I can. I'm wearing gloves. I'm taking hand sanitizer with me. I'm taking disinfectant wipes with me. I am distancing myself from everybody. I'm not going around anybody. Nobody's coming here. I'm not going anywhere. I'm really just trying to stay safe, because if I were to get this disease, I would end up in the hospital, and there's a good chance that I would not survive because I have no immune system to speak of. So anyhow, I just encourage you to practice social distancing. I know it's inconvenient, unless of course you're an essential worker, which if you're an essential worker, I'll give you a shout out because I am so thankful for you. For doctors, nurses, firemen, policemen, grocery workers, delivery drivers, restaurant workers, I'm thankful for you. And you are essential, and it's about time some of you guys were recognized for what you do. But anyhow, just stay safe, be smart. This will pass. Enjoy your time at home. Do things that you wanted to do around the house. Cook, clean, enjoy the outdoors like today I am. It's a beautiful day in my neighborhood. I'm enjoying the sunshine and the warm weather. And down in the description below, I will link a link to my playlist sharing about my journey with Wegener's. Also, I'm going to link a great Facebook page that I belong to. I'm an admin on. If you have Wegener's or somebody you love or care about has Wegener's, this is a great support group. We do not offer medical advice, but we do share our journey, what we've gone through, what is working for us, and support and encourage one another. This is an incredibly scary and can be an incredibly lonely disease. So you're not alone, I'm going to link that. And also, I'm going to link down below an article about Dr. Fauci that talks about what he has done. And I want to give a special shout out to my friend Beth, who is a fellow Wegener's warrior. She is one who informed me about him, and I am just so thankful for that. I'm thankful for our friendship as well, Beth, and all my other fellow Wegener warriors. So many of them, I can't list you all. All right, I hope you guys do have a great day, and don't forget, not every day is good, but there's always something good in every day, and I will see you next time.